Welcome back to KNTV. I'm Jillian, and this is my co-anchor Braeden, and this is the Nightly News. For our Faraway Feature today, let's walk up the ancient steps of the Tower of London and learn what really happened in the so-called Haunted Tower. The Tower of London is one of the most mysterious, bloody, and beautiful castles in London. There is so much rich history there. King William the Conqueror built the White Castle, aka the middle part of the castle, which is the most famous part of it. A lot of other kings have added to the castle, but King William started it all. There are more than 23,000 jewels that have a place in the Tower of London. You might not believe this, but the place is actually haunted.
Henry VI, Catherine V's wife of Henry VIII, and nurse of Prince Edward are ghosts that are haunting the place. There was also a grizzly bear that once lived there when there was a zoo. There were 22 executions that took place at the Tower of London. The last person was a German spy in 1941. The Bloody Dungeon was a place in a tower where they tortured people. Someone has a spare key, and in 2012, someone stole the internal key. If you go to the Tower of London, you will most definitely see some ravens, and people have said that if the ravens leave the grounds of the tower, the kingdom will crumble. Now let's talk about what's going on now.
I am seeing stars and stripes from Tuesday night's debate. You will see why in a few seconds when Nick tells you a little bit about the debate on Tuesday.
The first 2020 presidential debate was complete chaos. With insults being thrown around by each candidate throughout the whole night, many critics believe that both candidates were focused on insulting each other instead of addressing the questions they were asked by moderator Chris Wallace. For the entirety of the debate, President Trump was interrupting Joe Biden and dominating the stage, but there were multiple highlights from Tuesday night's debate. When Chris Wallace asked the president if he supported condemning white supremacists, President Trump responded by saying he mostly sees violence as a left-wing problem, sidestepping the question. President Trump also constantly attacked the former vice president on personal topics such as his family, instead of talking about a plan for COVID, a nationwide Medicare plan, and more. Former Vice President Joe Biden tried to take a different approach, looking into the camera and trying to talk to the American people. While Joe Biden got distracted by the president's interruptions and even said,
Who is on your list?
He kept his cool through most of the debate, and he especially attacked President Trump for how he handled COVID, emphasizing on how 205,000 lives were lost. But Biden didn't discuss any new plans for dealing with these problems either, and he also focused on attacking his counterpart on the economy and his records, along with COVID and racial discrimination. With both candidates attacking each other every second, this debate was a mess, and with the next debate coming up in just 2 weeks, no one knows what to expect. Will the next debate be just as terrible and painful to watch? Find out more on the latest election news on The Inside Scoop.
A lot of people have been asking about when we're going back to school, so I hope this answers your question. The Kirkwood School Board had a meeting this week about it, and they said that we are going to talk more about it on Friday. But for other school districts like Lindbergh, they said that they're going to back to a hybrid model where students will be in school some days and online other days. Here's how Lindbergh's schedule is going to work out.
This is Jillian
and Braeden, signing off. And remember, you belong
at Nipher.